I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
Hey there guys, how's it going? My name is Sumed Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. Today I'm talking about expressing the Tao. Okay, the Tao is also known as the Way in Taoism, and it reminds me a lot of the flow in Star Wars. It's this invisible force that moves us forward. It's the currents of life, okay? So we can either surrender to the current of life or have it, or push against it and create more resistance towards it, which creates suffering, okay? So how do we express Tao through our creativity and our creative expression? Well, one concept to understand is the yin and the yang. You've seen that symbol maybe on a couple of hippies' tattoos, or you've seen it here and there, but the true and profound meaning is very, very powerful and potent. So this is what Schiffer said. The fusion of the yin and the yang in the center comes in a moment of self-mastery, mastering the self. In love or in artistic creation, one may find it in calligraphy, in poetry, dance, or all other forms of art. Tao is said to be the source of creation. It is formless. Artists can draw upon the Tao for creativity purposes. When artists identify with the Tao, they perceive beyond their limited senses and beyond superficial appearances into deeper essence. Taoism has inspired many artists, countless artists throughout the ages. Taoist painting, which has its own character and style. Some forms of modern architecture you might have seen also may follow a Taoist form of creativity, as they would draw on Taoist principles. Take the example of Chu Su Si, right? And I completely butchered that name. The painting is called Birds and Rabbits in Snow. Now, just take a look at this painting right here. Since the Tao is non-conceptual, one way to express it and give others an experience of it is through art. Qi, or life force energy, is always in motion, and it must move freely. Techniques were used to express this. This is the feeling that artists had through their subject. Beautiful brushstrokes, very flowing, so they could represent that essence of the Tao, and also extend more qi, or more energy, into their visions, into what they're creating. So they're channeling energy into their artwork. Art theorists wrote a lot of compositions in terms of yin-yang harmonies because they inspire a more balanced picture. Solid rocks could be thick, solid strokes. Clouds, vapor, and mist partake in a yin character. However, at the center of these is a vital breath, the artist's spirit expressed in brushstrokes, as well as representing yin and yang in symbols, being symbolic in the painting. I mean, one of the theories was called so be it, right? So how would so be it be expressed through a painting? So be it. It is what it is. Amor fati. The true artist is not worried about the likeness of form, but the rhythm that pulsates within it. Kukaishi believed in a historic essay that the purpose of painting is to reveal the character of the spirit. While gazing at a piece of artwork, the viewer must let the spirit of the painting communicate itself. Taoist art flows from the center, letting the qi move you. People have expressed automatic writing or automatic drawing. I personally love freestyle rap. Have you ever found yourself like you're listening to something in a classroom and you're like doodling, or you're having a phone conversation and you're doodling, right? That is a beautiful state of the Tao, because you're just letting it happen. You're letting qi move you. Or you're not really forcing it. You didn't set out to just start doodling. It just kind of happened. This ability to let yourself go and let yourself into the Tao can be used to help you foster creativity in a Taoist way. So sit down in front of your work, close your eyes, place a brush or a pen in your hand. Close your eyes and just imagine your qi flow increasing. Just accelerating, getting greater, and expanding. And slowly let the qi, or the energy, move your arms very slowly, softly. Feel the tingles through your hands. Simply imagine that the pen moves itself. It has a mind of its own. Just imagine that before doing anything yet. You do not move deliberately. You simply wait until you let your hand move of itself. If you're a painter, wait for the brush to draw something. And if you're a writer, allow your hand to write words. People who practice this kind of feng shui, they're very tapped into the qi. So they can notice the subtle impact that the inside of the house and the outside of the house have, including different room transitions, furniture, the environment, and even the qi of the people who live there. What are they exuding? What's their vibe? However, over time, stable concepts and principles came through in terms of Tai Chi. Feng Shui translates to wind and water. Though Chinese occultism was based a lot on superstition, the very scientific component to it as well. Occult practitioners were looking for ways to harness the power of nature, just as science does today, with solar panels, things like that. However, in their definition of nature, there is also nature and then the supernatural. I believe there's a book called The Water Dragon Classic, which studies water around a particular plot of land. Since we're one with our environment, we resonate with it. Our environment can have significant ways to the way we feel and the way we function. When disharmony occurs in the environment, negative things start to happen. Direction of the front door faces, shape of the rooms, how the furniture is arranged. And there are many other factors that impacts the way that qi flows well throughout a space. How we can flow with the Tao in the room around us or the environment around us, because we are a part of this everyday world. We're not separate from it. The idea is, let's say you have two windows across from each other. If you open both of them, the energy of the qi of the outside world is going to come in and it's just going to go out through the window, right? So what you can do is just open one window, let the qi circulate in that room, and then open that window. Right? So this is kind of like a very simple concept of using this feng shui, but to understand the aspect of qi a little clearer as well. Also, you could have a barrier between those two windows so they circulate before leaving. Space, outer space, inner world, outer world, right? Continuity is in fact the basic part of the Tao. It's the essence of it. It's a great example of what we would say is form follows function. We judge a form as beautiful when it fulfills a function. We would probably experience an old arthritic horse as less beautiful. Also, a beat up, broken, clunkered down car is also less beautiful. Beauty is performed from synchrony with function. Okay? So if a thing looks like that it can do that thing, that's beauty. Also, motion creates a visible harmony that's really pleasing. Vitality should definitely be expressed through action. Let the design just speak for itself. I hope this helped you today in understanding the Tao through creativity a little bit better. Have an incredible day. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. See you next time.